Okay, so we're gonna have we're gonna have cigarettes and coffee right now, right? And so I don't know if I should do this or not, but I'm gonna. And so I've been posting all this stuff on Facebook, right? Because come to find out, for whatever reason, you guys seem to be kind of interested in what I do, and so I've tried to treat this thing as another avenue, like Facebook, as kind of like another avenue for support to stay connected. You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, the majority of the people I know on Facebook, like I see you all you guys, I like in person at the places that we do the things with the people and we hang out. A lot of you guys, we hang tough, man. And so the thing with the job, right? Like I posted this big long thing about it and I applied. I lost the job with the place that I was at, and then I went on a mission, dude. And I had like 10 interviews in the span of like 4 days, dude. I got my hustle on for sure. And some things looked like they were gonna work out, and I landed one right at this place out in Phoenix doing the thing, and I worked for him for 3 days, dude. And the truth of the matter is, the bottom line is, at the end of my third day, they said, "Look, it's just not working out," and I'm like, "What are you talking about, man?" It just due to the fact that Arizona is a right to work state, they don't there was no they didn't need to give me any reason. They can any of us can lose our job right now. Your employer can just be like, get out, and they don't owe you any explanation. And I took it, it hit me sideways, dude. But again, and there's a lot to that story, and I just whatever. There was nothing I could do. And I was on the phone on a mission. As soon as I left the parking lot that day, I was making calls about all the stuff that I had done the week prior. You know what I mean? What's going on? Can I get whatever? And so it continues, right? And then, so this has been a tough week, right? I'm still looking for work, man. And it freaks me out, right? And everybody's like, oh, take it fresh. God has some better plan for you. God doesn't close one door without opening another. And I get all that. And I believe that. And it's great. Although I can't tell my landlord, look, it's going to be okay. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? Those kind of things, as much as I believe them, as much as they're true, as much as that's great stuff, I can't I can't pay my rent with that. You know what I mean? And so that it continues, right? And so then our boy Christian, and that's tough. That was a tough hit. That was hard. And and whatever. It is what it is, you know. And I hate all the things that all you guys say with all this stuff. It's all true. I'm not saying none of it's true. I just miss him. It's just hard. I love that kid. He was just a kid. 30 some, early 30s, you know. And whatever, we continue, right? So the fight continues, so to speak, right? Like I'm still looking for work. I'm still doing the thing. I'm gonna go to a job fair today. It looks like I might have landed a BHT position in Phoenix. They had me do all the necessaries yesterday. Like I had to get a physical, a TB test. They want to do. I had to get like a copy of my driving record for the last 5 years. Spotless record. I have not had a speeding ticket in more than a decade. Please inquire how that's even possible. I haven't driven. Anyway, in 10 years. So, But anyway, so it's Spotless record. Come to find out, while I was getting that information for this possible job that could come through this week, right? I'm at the MVD and I posted a picture on it yesterday or whatever, and I'm like, what would you rather do? Stand in this massive line at the MVD or hang out at Walmart? Oh, horrible. Neither. And so then I get the 5 year history of my driving record, and the lady says to me as she gives it to me, she's like, you're eligible for a commercial driver's license. And I'm like, that's not real. Like, what do you do with that, right? But anyway, maybe what I've been doing for these last 2 years is the wrong profession, right? Maybe it's just hasn't been working out, right? And so I spend a lot of time trying to get tighter with God and trying to listen. And I think a mistake that I've made is that I'm trying to listen to hear something. And I figured out last night, as a matter of fact, that sometimes it's okay to listen to hear nothing. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's good. And so anyway, I just wanted, I know that I sent out all that stuff a couple of weeks ago about all these jobs that I'm looking for and all these interviews that I'm doing and all these all the things, and so many of you responded, and so many of you hit me up in person and they're like, dude, are you working yet? Did you find one? And what's going on? And for a second it looked like I did have something, and then I didn't. After 3 days they're like, you got to be on your way. And I'm like, killer. And so it's just, and I didn't want to sit out here all day and try to figure out how to type all this up for a giant post. And dude, who cares? You know what I mean? And so, I could do the thing with what we're doing right now and maybe get it. So anyway, that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Rent's paid. I'm okay. I got groceries last night. I'm gonna, I ate some, beans and bacon with Spam last night. Dude, delicious. I don't care. Um, and then that's it. And then today I'm gonna go pick up a friend and we're gonna go do this job fair thing. I don't want to do that. So we're gonna do that, and so the fight continues. And then all my things with all of us still go on. I just mean to say that I love you guys so much. Pray for Christian's mom. I know that, man, I can just say, just do, you know what I mean? That one hit, and that's okay. We're gonna pull it through. And I love you guys, and thanks so much for all the support and all the love. It's incredible. So anyway, that's it.